owned and operated by Juan, Miron, and Kevin Ho, is MIHO Gastro Truck. And this is a business that is providing excellent, locally sourced, natural street food in the San Diego County area. It's really important to them that they have quality culinary treats on the streets, and they are sourcing locally, therefore, continuing to contribute to their economy by using other local vendors. They started their business about 2 years ago this spring, and this is really quite a story because it was just the two of them. They met working in the restaurant business, and they decided they wanted their own business. They started 2 years ago, and they, of course, had to do everything. They now have 15 to 17 employees, which is mind-boggling to me to be able to pull that off in the economy that they started in and are operating in. They've been growing their business. They've been adding elements to their business. They now have a catering arm, and they're doing home delivery of custom meals to homes. So I would like to have us bring up Assemblywoman Toni Atkins, who is going to present the award to Kevin and Juan.
Well, thank you. I want to thank CAMEO for letting me present this award. And it's a thrill to be here. I had a couple of comments, but you've already said a lot of what I wanted to say, so I'll just cut to the chase and tell you a couple of really important things. One, this is the hottest trend in San Diego. And it's just, what a concept. And that you've been able to do this, really, they're in this urban area, San Diego. We really are looking for something new and something exciting, and this is it. I think it was last week on the menu was, I think it was cactus blossom quesadillas, or squash blossom quesadillas.
And Whistle Stop? Is that what you're?
I live 3 blocks from Whistle Stop. And so, I came to present the award, but I have a secondary request, which is from my spouse, who tries to find out where you are on any given day, and she would like you to come to Baker's Hill more often. And so I just, what a concept and what an idea. I mean, when I heard of this, I thought, wow, that's really innovative, it's really wonderful, and I just want to congratulate you for this. And other than that, I also want to recognize Axion. As a former city council member in San Diego, Axion is an incredible organization that has done so much for many businesses, and it means a lot that we see this grow throughout the state. And I couldn't be more pleased to give you the award, the recognition, and to congratulate you. And in addition to the community work, they spend time actually helping other businesses think about how to do that. They give back in that way. They support other organizations. I know that you were at AIDS Walk last year, and I want to thank you for that. So I'm really honored to be here that you're letting me give them this award.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to get this award, and we really want to thank Axion, because they're really a huge part of our success. We actually just hit our 2-year anniversary recently. This is kind of the time when we're going to start celebrating our 2-year anniversary. So still early on in our business careers, but a lot of it is thanks to the support we got locally from Axion. Kind of like a little background information in terms of how we got started is Juan and I worked together at a local restaurant in San Diego in the North Park neighborhood called the Linkery, which is a farm-to-table restaurant. And we both met and shared a passion for farm-to-table food and creating experiences around food and drink. And we kind of were both in a place in our lives where we were ready to kind of create something on our own. So we already had that idea in our minds to kind of go for something, but it was something completely new for us. And we got the idea. Actually, Juan was vacationing in Palm Springs, and he was flipping through a magazine. It was really, really early on when he first started hearing about a trend where people were taking really old lunch trucks or catering trucks and turning them into gourmet food trucks. And we knew we wanted to create our own style of food and bring it to our community, and more than anything, spread our love for locally sourced sustainable food to our community. So we thought it was a great idea, and once he told me about it, we just knew that that's what we wanted to do, and we knew it was something that we were capable of doing on our own. So as opposed to, let's say, like a restaurant, which is a much costlier and bigger endeavor. So we came up with a business plan and started spending most of our free time just trying, while we were still working together in the restaurant, formulating how we would get this business going. And of course, like most entrepreneurs, our biggest challenge was how we were going to raise the capital to really pursue our dream. And we went to the SBA, and they initially were really supportive, but they said that they weren't going to be able to help us financially, and they directed us immediately to Accion. And right when we contacted them, it was the perfect opportunity for us, because the whole process was so efficient and everyone was so supportive in what we were trying to do, and it was just such a streamlined process that we just knew right when we contacted them that this was a great opportunity for us to be able to raise the capital to actually hit the streets, serving food, and doing what we're doing, starting on a really small scale. So we started really small and just have bootstrapped since then, and now grown to a really great staff and team that allows Juan and I to come and spend a couple days up in the Bay Area, which is really nice, while we're serving. I think we did 3 locations today. So we have 2 trucks operating and a full-time commissary and commercial kitchen that we independently operate. And so it's been a really fun adventure since day one, and we're hoping just to grow more and more. And Juan and I individually have a lot of new ideas that we want to pursue and new businesses. So we're probably going to go back to Accion for another loan for our new business that we want to start next winter. So going to keep my fingers crossed for that one too. But yeah, Juan wants to share.
I just want to say that when you're in that position, it's very daunting sometimes, because most of the times a lot of people have those ideas, and you always don't really tackle the financial endeavor until you're actually there. And in our minds, we're just really excited and really geared towards making it happen. And then when we finally came to the situation where we needed the funding, it really became a halt in our process. It took us about 4 or 5 months, and once we came to Accion, like Kevin said, it was very streamlined, and we worked really close with Maria Montana, and without their support, we wouldn't have been able to live our dream, which most of the times, unfortunately, money or finances is something that makes it really challenging for you to be able to carry that out. And ever since then, we just moved forward, and we haven't looked back, and we're very thankful for the opportunity, thankful to CAMEO for giving us the award. It's very surreal to be here, and we're very thankful, humbled, and excited for what's to come. So thank you for everything.